So it's nice to meet you, Angela.
So nice to meet both of you as well. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah, before we started, Angela said that she went out last night. You had a good time, Angela?
I manifested the man of my dreams. So
Oh,
yes,
Did you?
I
Uh-oh.
did.
oh, that's always yummy.
I'm telling
Yes.
you, I deserve
Yes.
this. So
Okay. Okay.
yes,
All
My
right.
felt
God.
like life has
Uh-oh.
just gotten
You
me
know
here.
what? I feel that. I can tell. I'm all tingly over here just hearing that. She said she manifested the man of her dream. You got
I
to let me
finally,
know what your
sorry.
secret sauce is.
Yeah.
Yes. What is the secret sauce? I'm sure there are people listening right now that's like, "Ooh, how did she do that? Like, I need to work
Right,
on
right.
that."
It's
Yes.
about becoming a better version of yourself, and also being able to hold the
Okay.
love and receive the love.
Oh,
That's
oh,
the biggest part was the nervous system training,
yeah.
being able to hold love that big.
Okay, great. I think that's a great segue into us just learning about your journey. And so the first question, you describe yourself as a communicator who helps people experience breakthroughs. What moment made you realize that this was your true calling?
There's a big part I leave out of some of my press kits that I send. A big part of when I realized this was my calling is not to go back, but I have multiple suicides in my family. My dad and my little sister committed suicide back to back, and that's when I really got passionate about learning how to train the momentum of the mind, learning how to redirect negative thought patterns, and learning how to
Mhm.
transform energy. And
Okay.
when I started healing through the process of understanding and researching, just to be the chain breaker in my family, so to speak, when I started seeing proof is when I really realized that this was something for me. And also I was sharing it on my YouTube channel. And like I said, the women that would engage with me before, because my YouTube channel was a home decor channel and it pivot obviously as soon as this all happened. The same
Mhm.
women that would be like, "Oh, that's great. This is amazing." Were sending me novels. And I was like,
Uh,
"Okay, this is something. This is true connection that I was looking for."
okay, great. So you mentioned that your content pivoted.
Huge.
What do you hope your audience takes away from each episode?
Just like he said in the beginning, you are who you train to be, and that we really truly need to be responsible for the energy that we bring into the room when we walk out our front door. Like I always say, depending upon what your belief system is, you're representing God when you walk out your front door. So be the best
Mhm.
version of yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that. Be the best version of yourself. And you have to do that in a way that you allow yourself to be authentic. So I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. You've spoken about turning pain into purpose. Can you share one personal experience? I know you mentioned you have multiple suicides in your family. Would that be the one that is like that shaped your voice, the ultimate incident that shaped your voice?
And yeah, and what's interesting is before that, because of so much trauma that many of us have experienced in our childhood, whether it was abusive or whatever it was, my
Mhm.
voice was something that was always suppressed because I was raised in a violent household. So always want to be as small as possible, shrink, fade to the back, don't cause any problems. So it's really beautiful that now my voice is
Yeah.
my vehicle of service. And so I always tell people, like, you got to dig into your trauma because honestly, whatever your purpose is, I feel lies within that wound just through my own
Mhm.
personal experience. And that is your vehicle. Like whatever your pain point is, I feel like that's your entry point to service and how to become a vehicle of service.
It's so interesting you say that because I know a lot of people go well into their late adulthood without addressing trauma from their childhood. And when you think about all of the things that happen when you're in the workplace or you're out at an event and the way that people react, if people were more comfortable talking about trauma and things that happened to them as a child, I think the world would be a better place. So I'm really happy to hear that someone is making that their niche because it's not enough people comfortable with talking about those things that make us uncomfortable. And we have to be um, able to just be uncomfortable in order to really stretch and grow.
Yeah, and to
So,
me, like I always picture myself as an old lady and like the stories I'm going to be able to tell because I dug into those
mhm,
wounds, you know what I mean? And you rewrite them. You have to
mhm.
realize they're imprints. And I always say so many of us are loving and living from the wound. And how can you expect a better life, if you're living from that imprint and that outdated belief? And most of these beliefs aren't even ours, as we all know now.
Yeah.